them well, and every happiness as husband and wife. When we ponder on what are the values of life and what really matters, the answer is always human relationships. One of these relationships that is one that is often understated, but is one of the deepest, and it's the one between father and his daughter. One of the rare occasions in which we see the public recognition is on wedding days. Adrian represents all of us. He represents his family, but today in this special gesture, he symbolises his own personal love of his daughter. So mindful of these values, I ask him here today, who brings this woman to be married to this man? That's good. Okay, Adrian, if you'd like to escort Michelle. On the side and just turn. That's it. It's all right, Alison will look after your dress. Right. No, just take half a step back, Michelle. No. That's beautiful. Okay. Just turn a little bit sideways, mate. Just a little bit sideways. That's it. Michelle and Matthew believe marriage is founded on sincerity and understanding, which leads to tolerance, confidence, trust and commitment. It involves respect for each other and individuality. It also involves that most difficult of tasks, which is acceptance of each other's weaknesses and faults. Michelle and Matt believe that the qualities that have attracted them to each other and has brought them here today can be developed during their life together. A happy marriage, they know, will enable them to establish a home where there will be love and stability, where you, their family and friends, will find welcome peace and support and hope, strengthened by life and this ceremony. When I asked them what was their ideal setting for this ceremony, they replied to be surrounded by our family and friends. Michelle and Matthew have invited each one of you here present today because you provide the core of their community and their support network. We also represent those that can't be here today who hold a special place in the hearts of both Michelle and Matthew. It is important for them that you share in this event and share in the experience of their happiness. Therefore, I invite you to participate with your support and attention, to take part in the rest of the celebration and commit yourself to share in Matt and Michelle's life in the years to come. As their civil marriage celebrant, I'm authorised to solemnise this marriage by law, and in doing so, I need to remind Michelle and Matthew of the legally binding nature of the relationship they're about to enter into. Marriage, according to law, is a voluntary and full commitment of a man to a woman and a woman to a man. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with desire and hope that it will last. Michelle and Matt have known each other for 5 years, and over the last 4 years they have strengthened their relationship by sharing in activities which give them enjoyment and laughter. In speaking with Michelle and Matt, I asked what was the quality they most treasured about each other, and their responses were a sense of humour, like the same things I like, and share the love of animals. When I asked them for words that would describe each other, the response was lovable, kind and protective, would do anything for me, caring, beautiful and responsible. Each one of these answers reassures us that both Michelle and Matt respect and value each other. As their family and friends here today, we can be rest assured that these traits will be a solid foundation on which to base their goal for a happy, long marriage together. So it's into this stage of marriage, Michelle and Matt now come to be joined. Michelle and Matt, I ask you now to affirm to your family, friends, and to each other that you freely choose to combine your lives in marriage, and I call upon all here present today to witness your declaration to one another. Matthew Philip Schoen, will you take Michelle Antoinette Lacaze to be your lawful wedded wife? Will you love, honour and keep her, in sickness and in health, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, to the exclusion of all others, for as long as you both shall live. Michelle Antoinette Lacasse, you take Matthew Philip Schoen to be your lawful wedded husband. Will you love, honour and keep him, in sickness and in health, for better, for worse, for richer or for poorer, to the exclusion of others, for as long as you both shall live? Was that loud enough? Okay. Matthew. Matthew's now going to say his written words that he's written specially for Michelle. Yes, thank you.
Michelle, with you I feel I'm complete. You're my soulmate, my other half.
That's funny that I just
That's all right.
And share all the good times that we will have there. I have known that since we've met that you'd be the one that I'd be spending the rest of my life with. I love you, and together we can have everything that we hope for and can make our dreams come true.
Beautiful too. It goes on. Pink page. Pink.
Matthew, there isn't anyone else in this world that I would rather fall asleep next to every night and wake up next to every morning than you. I love every moment we spend together, even if it's just at home in front of the TV. Thanks for letting me be myself and doing the things I like to do. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you and the little family that we've already created together. We have shared so many fun and testing times, and I'm here today to give myself to you forever, till death do us part, or maybe longer. Thanks for being here with me today. I love you, and I couldn't have asked for a better person in my life.
Beautiful. To seal the commitment that Michelle and Matthew have made here today, rings will now be exchanged. And I'll ask Levi and Oscar if you could come forward. So if you can pass your flowers. And now the other way. Two hands. Bring them up here to Matt and Michelle. Two hands. You might have to put the pedal down. No, I'll hold the pedal for a second. I'll hold this for a second. Two hands. Either side. Either side. No, no. No, hold it. Two hands. A hand on either side, Oscar. Put a hand here on this side, and a hand on this side, and a hand down this side. That's it. Ah, that's it. That's what we want. Stay there. Stay there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 1 minute. Okay. May these rings from this day forward be your most treasured possession. Just as the rings have no end, may the love they symbolise have no end. Okay, Matthew, if you could take. Yeah. Alright. So take Michelle's left hand. Okay. Matthew, if you could say these after me. Did you start? With this ring I wed you.
With this ring I wed you,
Not only for today our wedding day,
not only for today our wedding day,
but for all our tomorrows.
for all our tomorrows,
Wear it as a symbol of my love for you,
where it is as a symbol of my love for you,
my personal promise of love and trust,
my personal promise of love
and pride that you are my wife.
and pride that you are my wife.
Oscar, I need the other one. Yep, can you hold it? Hold it for Matt. I'll put the pedal back in there. Thank you. Thank you, Oscar. Well done. Michelle. Place the ring on Matt's left ring finger and repeat after me. With this ring I wed you, not only for today our wedding day, but for all our tomorrows. Wear it as a symbol of my love for you, my personal promise of love and trust, and pride that you are my husband. Thank you. Push it on, bend your finger a little bit more. Okay, hold hands, guys. Marriage brings people together in a unique relationship. In their togetherness, Michelle and Matthew will share many experiences, but will also retain their individuality. Genuine love lets us overcome our sense of isolation and yet permits us to remain as individuals. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew and Michelle have declared before all of us that they will live together in marriage. They have made special promises to each other in all sincerity. In the traditional way, they have symbolised their love by joining hands, by exchanging rings. They are now bound together in matrimony. I now have the greatest pleasure in declaring them husband and wife. Michelle and Matt, you may seal these vows with a kiss. Lift it up. That's it. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Michelle and Matt have just asked for a little blessing. So Michelle and Matthew, may your home be filled with laughter and the invigoration of a brisk winter's day. May you find peacefulness and beauty, challenge and satisfaction, humour and insight, healing and renewal, love and wisdom as in a quiet heart. May heaven bless your union throughout your life long. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now be signing the register, and I'd just like to inform guests that you have a moment to wander about amongst yourselves while we do the legalities, and we will return back to finalise the end of the ceremony. Thank you.